Okay, so now I would like to talk to you about temptation, which is a pretty big deal at Christmas. It's a pretty big thing. There is temptation all around. There is food, there is drink, there's all sorts of partying going on. If you are trying to, be very healthy or be very, good, as it were, that's great, that's fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. Also, if you want to let your hair down, again, nothing wrong with that. So from a well-being perspective, I would like to talk to you just for a minute about temptation. So on my board right now, we have temptation in my slightly crazy writing. Apologies if you cannot read that. First up, we have a very important question in terms of temptation. I mean, it's applicable every day of the year, all year round. It's really applicable at Christmas time. And New Year's, I have to say as well. Do I really want this? Because particularly in December, there's all sorts of parties, or there's social events, or there's family events, or there's work events, or we're just sitting at home. If you're like me, sitting at home eating cheese, there's lots of events like that. So what we need to do is ask ourselves, do I really want this? Do I really want this? And I think that's a really important question to sometimes check in with ourselves. It's very easy to just slide into, oh, that's in front of me, I'll eat that. That's in front of me, I'll drink that. Rather than sometimes saying, okay, give myself 2 seconds. Do I want that? Do I want it? Do I really, really want it? Do I really want that? If the answer is yes, if you can see it on my little board, the answer is, oh, go for it. Oh, go for it. If there's something in front of you and you just ask yourself and you do that check-in, you do that kind of real conscious check-in, do I want that thing? Do I want to do this? Do I want that drink? Do I want that food? Do I want to go to that event? Do I want to do that thing? If the answer is yes, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Christmas is just a time of year for, having a little tiny bit of leeway with ourselves, a little tiny bit of forgiveness, and letting ourselves just let our hair down and just having a really good time and being a little bit relaxed with ourselves. But it is worth asking the question, do I really want this? Yes. Go for it. Do it. Go for it. If we ask ourselves, do I really want this? And sometimes when we ask that, we're like, oh, no, I don't really want it. Don't really want it. But everyone else is having the Prosecco, where everyone else is, eating all of that, and everyone else is going to that party. But if we ask ourselves, do I really want this? If the answer is no, please do. Please do listen to yourself. If the answer is no, just listen and say, do you know what? No, not for me. That's not for me. And that is absolutely fine. So when it comes to temptation during the Christmas period, and the New Year, of course, with temptation, you don't have to give in, but you are allowed to. So with temptation, remember, do I really want this? Yes equals go for it. And no equals listen to yourself. Temptation is, it's there for a reason. It's good and it's amazing and it's lovely. We don't have to give in, but when we do, we're allowed to. So just remember, check in with yourself over this time of year when there's huge amounts of temptation all around us with food and drink and whatever else it might be. Just ask yourself, do I really want this?